Hello, everyone. Welcome back to As We Speak. I'm your host, Karishma, and today our guest is a very passionate entrepreneur who's very passionate about the power of storytelling, so much so that she has founded her own original concept of creating authentic stories for children that celebrate their diversity and their cultural heritage and their own family stories. Welcome, Sadia. Congratulations on Storically. Uh, Guys, please stay tuned till the end of this interview because we have a lovely, lovely surprise coming up for you at the end. So, Sadia, tell me, what inspired you to create Storically?
So I like to start by telling people that, hi, I am a princess, because I come from a family of these four amazing women who ruled the city of Bhopal for over 100 years in the 1900s. Their story is fascinating. But my problem is that my daughter, she doesn't know she is a princess. Because for her, princesses are what she reads about in books, what she sees in cartoons, and mainly Disney princesses. So this bothers me. And I've often thought about, why does this bother me so much? I think it bothers me because I fear that my identity is being erased because my story is being forgotten. And then I spoke to a lot of friends and I see this is a common theme. Children lose touch with their own histories, with their own stories, with the stories of their grandparents and things like that. And a lot of good stuff is lost along the way. A lot of these stories shape your identity and your understanding of yourself in amazing weird ways. So it's very important, I feel, to preserve these stories, to communicate them, and to share them with everyone.
Sadia, why do you think it's so important to have cultural diversity in storytelling, especially in this day and age?
Well, if I were to sum it down, I would just say it's two words. It's about love and it's about acceptance. And I think as a child, a lot of us who are not in, a part of the main, like I grew up reading Enid Blyton, and all the books I read were about, set in the English countryside and pretty blonde children named Daisy. Daisy was my favorite name, by the way. But what happens is, when you don't see yourself represented in the media that you consume, in the books that you read, you don't develop a very you have some issues understanding your own identity, and all of these have been documented very well. There are issues of cognitive dissonance, there are issues of self-esteem, there are issues of where you try to hide who you are and to fit into a cultural norm, and all of this is unhealthy. I think you really need to understand who you are, accept who you are, to find your place in the world. And the world is shrinking so fast. It's multicultural, it's colorful, there's so many beautiful things, and they tend to get lost when you follow one single story or one single image of anything.
But how is Storically different from the other personalized storybooks? What are you hoping to achieve through this?
The conventional personalized book is a book where there is a story created, and you go to the website, you put your child's name, you select the child's character, input it into the book, and you get that story. So we will be doing that, but we will focus on creating content that amplifies diversity, that talks about the same topics, but in a different way, that examines the topic from a diverse perspective. But the second thing, what we really want to do is to get people to share their own stories. So I want to make a book about my grandparents, about these four amazing Begums of Bhopal, for my daughter, where she's in the story with them. So she'll be out riding a horse with Shah Jahan Begum, she will be out building the school with the Sultan Jahan Begum, things like that. So I want people to come out, share their stories, and I want to create books for their children based on their stories. So these are books that the children can read, that you can share with your family. And if you're happy to do it, you can share in the platform, share on our platform for the community and for others to read and hear your story. So it's really about curating authentic, real life stories. Because one problem I feel is, even in a lot of books where there is diverse representation, sometimes there is a stereotype. They're not authentic stories. So this is what I want to achieve through Storically.
So let's talk about the first book, which is about Christmas.
Yes.
But is an original written by you?
No, it's written by my friend. So this is what the book looks like. It's written by my friend Sarah Pervez. She's based here, and I met her through school. She was a mom in my child's class. So she's come up with this amazing, she's also really passionate. She's a blogger and she's very passionate about the same issues of identity and diversity. So we've come up with this story where this child, who could be anyone, travels to 3 different countries on Christmas Eve on a magical flying reindeer to learn about Christmas traditions in 3 different countries. So we are talking about Christmas, but we're trying to show that it's different in different countries, like how it would be in Australia. Australia wouldn't have snow, for instance. So
Yes.
our image of a snowy Christmas is, it's a narrow single story
Yes.
again.
So
So we want to,
conventional. It's stuck in our
yeah,
heads.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So right now we've launched with our test website and one title. We've got a lot of titles planned, and we hope to be releasing like a title every month and a half or so. Um, and we will also be launching the platform where you can share and write your own story, which I'm really excited about. We've tried to come up with a streamlined process where we guide you, help you edit, choose illustrators, and just come up with a fun book for children to connect to history and culture. So all of these things are happening over the next few months. Now that we've got a start, we hope to, accelerate and really get this thing going.
Amazing. So, guys, Sadia, should we tell our viewers what we have in store for them?
Absolutely.
Coming up,
Yes.
guys, uh, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I think this is such a great concept. And in the spirit of Christmas giving, Sadia has agreed to send one lucky person a free personalized copy of this particular book, Whoever's Magical Reindeer Ride, as well as a 30% discounted voucher for any future book you would want to purchase or create on Storicly's website. Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's what you need to do, everybody. You need to follow and subscribe to my channel at As We Speak Now and at Storically. Tag us both in the comment section and tell me what your favorite Christmas tradition is. I'm going to pick my favorite comment, and the winner will get the personalized book free shipped to their home, as well as the discounted voucher for a future purchase. So, Sadia, is that it? Is there anything else we need to add to that?
No, I think you've covered it all, and I'm really the part that I'm most excited about is hearing about the different Christmas traditions. It's going to
Same.
be so exciting to know what everyone does.
Brilliant. So we're looking forward to having all your comments, guys. Uh, in the meantime, happy reading, and I hope you're having a really good run up to Christmas. And happy holidays for all those whose children are ending school today. So,
Yeah.
right. Sadia, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for doing this. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope these stories help lighten up your days, and I hope that we can really start really talking about our cultures and things that are genuinely important to us. And I think platforms like these are so amazing to help us do that. So thanks, Sadia. Thank you so
Thank
much for watching, guys. Take care and see you soon. Bye.